Hey, it's Patrick. Neurological, balance, and age-related issues can make individuals vulnerable to falls in all populations. If you're a fall risk, maintaining a strength, balance, and agility program is incredibly important. So here's a loss of balance recovery drill from an upcoming fall prevention program, which I'm tentatively naming the Scramble. It should be available soon, so watch for this program. So huge disclaimer here, this video is only for educational purposes. I hesitated even posting this video because I don't want anyone to try it and fall. Do not perform this drill unless you have a medical or exercise professional with you to spot you and catch you if you lose your balance. And don't try any of my videos unless you have a clearance for exercise from your doctor. Now, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button below and ring the bell icon so you'll never miss a new video. All of my programs are available on Amazon or my website, but check out my new SmartXPD on-demand platform that gives you immediate access to every program I've ever produced. You can try it for free by clicking the card here in the corner, and I'll also put a link to it in the description section below. So, let's get to the drill and reduce the chance of a fall. Okay, so here is our fall prevention drill. Now, as you can see, I put some green tape here on the ground, and this is painter's tape. It's called frog tape. I don't know if you can see it. This is what I like to use. I carry this in my bag, and I can really quickly put up some visual targets for my clients. So what I have here is I have a cross here. This is the main part of the drill, this cross here. I'll be using that. I put these two pieces of tape here because they could represent a really good place for you to try this in your home. If you imagine these two pieces of tape being wall and this cross is right in the corner, because as we do this drill, if you lose your balance, you would have two walls right here to stop you from falling. You might fall into the wall, but you won't get hurt. There's nowhere to fall if you're in the corner. So I wanted to put these down just to show you, because there's no corner in my house where I can actually do this. But if I did have one, I'd be in the corner here, and these would be representing the walls. So now that you have that, I'm going to get rid of these so they don't confuse the issue. Okay, so fall prevention. You need to work on strength. You need to work on balance, flexibility, and also your body's ability to respond to a moment of instability. And you need to practice different hip stepping patterns when you lose your balance, so when you do, you're more likely to recover yourself. Now, this drill here is going to duplicate a hip pattern you might perform to recovery from a fall if you lost your balance either to one side or the other. So I call this a 4-quadrant drill. I call this the poor man's ladder. A ladder, you might have seen that, like the NFL players use it. They use it, you know, in rehab as well to kind of do stepping patterns through and around. It lays flat. But you don't need a ladder for this drill. You just need some tape or a piece of chalk to draw on your floor there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start this drill in the lower left quadrant here. I'm going to end up in the lower right quadrant. What I'm going to end up doing is leaning in to the right side and stepping across into the front quadrant. Now, you're not going to stop here. I'm just doing this to show you what you're going to do. You're going to be stepping across the midline of the body into this quadrant and then catching your balance here. And then you're going to step back and back into this quadrant to end the drill. Then you're going to do it to the other side. You're going to step across your midline to the upper quadrant, catch yourself again with the opposite leg, and then step back and back. So with this, I'm going to lean to my right and step across with my left. One, right, left, right, and then back and back. And I like alternating legs. So if I'm stepping across here with my right leg, here comes the left leg. And then when I go back, right leg and then left leg. So it kind of looks like this. And remember, don't do this unless you have someone there to help you, like a physical therapist or an exercise specialist. You're going to lean, step across midline up to the front quadrant, catch, catch, and then back to the other quadrant, the lower other side, and now forward and across to the front quadrant again, and back and back. So first thing you'll do is get to the point where you safely can execute this. Forward and across, step, step, back, back, forward and across, step, step, and back, back. Now, once you've mastered that, comes the more challenging part and something that is innately more difficult for most people. What we're going to do is trigger the movement of this leg by requiring you to lean until you feel like you have to step. Step, step, and back and back. And now I'm going to lean to the other side. Lean, 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 lean. Step, step, back, back. It's hard to do because your natural instinct is to protect yourself and not get to the point where you actually have to move. But the best way to practice this is to lean into it. And when you have to step, 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 back, back, lean forward and across, step, step, and back and back. And I'm alternating. For me, well, I'll just call it, this is left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Once you get good at that, you want to incorporate some speed to it. So it'll start to look like this. And if you can master that, the chances of you recovering your balance in a moment of lateral instability is going to be a higher percentage. You can just in your mind's eye imagine that. You're practicing this. You're doing this into your routine. Back and forth. Without this drill, you would never do that. You'd have to hope that your body just got your feet across and caught your balance and back. So that's the drill. Practice it carefully and always do it with someone that is competent and strong enough to support you. Maybe put a gait belt on while you do it if you have real balance issues. But it's kind of like dancing. It's footwork. It's part of the agility component of a program that you need to maintain if you have balance issues. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and click the subscribe button below. Keep moving, my friends. I'll see you at the gym. I'm Patrick.